Hey family, Loopy here, and today I'm going to show you the easiest loot run that you can do in this game that will still give you level 2 and level 3 gear and weapons. Let's dive all the way into it, guys. Yes, you heard right, the easiest in the game. I know you see a lot of these loot tutorials online. They're all over the place on YouTube, but no one has gone over this one specifically, and I can't believe they haven't. In this loot run, you are going to face level 1 AI. You heard me right, and no more than a maximum of 7 NPCs. In this loot run, you are going to find 2 ammo crates, 1 blue gear crate, 1 black gear crate, and 3 black firearm crates. Depending on what faction you're in, the loot run will only take you anywhere between about 10 and 15 minutes per run. But sit back, enjoy this video, guys. Peace and love. Catch you in the next one. All right, guys. So we've made it to Charlie 2, which is right here on the map. For Crimson, this will be the way you want to go. If you are Mithras and or Lemang Recovery, you are going to want to go to Echo 1, and you can either go straight to Crusader, or you can go to the crash site here and loot a couple of crates, including a jewelry box. So Mithras and Lemang, if you're watching, you're going to want to do this exact loot run backwards. But we're going to start right here under this blue tent where there is a ammo crate and a gear crate. I consistently get black tip out of this, and look at that black tip right there. Hollow points and hollow points. Not bad, not bad. And in this crate, I've gotten all 3 types of night vision out of this. So maybe we're lucky here. We'll take this. We'll take all of it. We'll take all of it. So from here, guys, you're going to go down the road here, and you're going to hit this ambushed convoy. There, in that specific area, will be either 2 to 3 AI waiting for you. Tier 1, as mentioned before. All right. Yeah, right here's the black box firearms crate here. Got an MP7, not bad. A Glock, mag and a sight. All good loot. Let's see what we get here. All right, not bad, especially this right here. This is actually a very good plate carrier for tier 1 and tier 2 areas. Let's see if I can make room here. My goal is to take every bit of this loot. More black tip, tracers, good stuff. Probably going to do that. That's only a 3 slaughter. All right, so here's the convoy, right? From here, you're going down to the crossroads, and you're going to hit this specific house. There is a red truck with another black firearms crate. I consistently got great weapons out of this crate coming up. And my very last run I did, I wasn't recording, unfortunately. I got a 20-inch barreled M4 kitted out. And like I said before, in this little area right here, guys, it's usually 3 AI. 2 of them are usually over here. There's usually 3, but sometimes only 2. I think there's only 2 now. Let's check this. Oh, we got something big here. Oh boy. Now we're going to run into an issue of having space. So here's what we're going to do. This is worth the least. So I'm going to say adios to this. Grab that R700, and we'll call it good there. And we've gotten some great loot. We're actually overweight, and we haven't even made it to the best loot spot. So from here, you're gonna go straight down to Crusader. Watch right here, guys. There is usually 2 to 3 AI there. You can totally just bypass them, just go in the river, and then go to Crusader. Also, disclaimer, I mean, you guys probably already know this, but your cops, they're gonna have longer periods of wait time for respawn for loot because of how great the loot is. They definitely nerfed how long you can loot these areas. So I find about every 3 times looting Crusader, one of those times it's already been looted. So hopefully it's not, because I really want to show you guys how complete this loot run is. Right there's the AI, usually 2 to 3. All right, guys, it's not looted. I've gotten some crazy gear out of this thing. The only thing I have not gotten out of this case is an SVD, but I've gotten literally every other gun. So let's take a look. Oh, wow. The Voodoo Scope's really good to have, and this is the best laser in the game, in my opinion. But don't get me wrong, guys. I've literally opened this case before and gotten 3 MP7s. 4 or 5 loot runs ago, before I was recording, when I came up with the idea of doing this as a video, I got an MP7, an MP5, and a shotgun out of this case at one time. But that's RNG for you. Of course, like I said, if you're a Mithras or if you are Lemang Recovery, you're going to fly to Echo 1. You can bypass the crash site if you want and just go straight north. You're going to hit Crusader, then the Crossroads, then the Convoy, and then the checkpoint. And then you can just claim Atlas, go safely, end deployment, and then just go ahead and redo the run over again. But anyway, guys, now we're going to do a quick montage of me doing this 5 times in a row. And I'm going to show you at the end, I'm going to fill this whole area with nothing but the stuff that I got during the loot run. So sit back, enjoy this montage. Let's get to looting. Okay, guys, so we're back at base. I just finished doing that loot run 5 times in a row, and I did have a little hiccup, unfortunately, with Metal TV, which is the program that I use to record all my videos. I was recording, and when I went to end recording, it glitched, and it basically made me, it forced me to delete my video. So I do not have the montage video for you, but what I did do is I took the time and I went through all my loot, and there was a crap ton of it, to the point where I actually had to get rid of some of things that weren't as important. I'll go over that when I show you this. I also had to put a lot of things on my person, and I did put the better loot on my person to kind of give you an idea of what good loot looks like in this run and kind of what normal loot looks like in this run. So here we go, I'll show you now. So everything from this line down, not including this trunk, and right here is all the things that I got during that loot run that I did 5 times, also including the stuff right here. Everything on my person here was definitely the better loot that I got, probably this MCX being the best overall thing that I found during that loot run. I also found these backpacks with assorted items in it as well, including plate carriers with ammo for days in it, guys. Here's a couple different helmets I found, plenty of shotguns, a couple basic M4s, a basic MCX, a bunch of Spectre scopes, goggles, a bunch of these AFR and AGR kits. I actually had to sell like 5 of these things just to get some room. I had a nice silencer in one of them. A lot of brown parts in here as well. Bunch of Glocks. I also found this guy, this decked out M9. Also found this decked out Glock 17. Really cool stuff, guys. Of course, you have the big scope that we found. I also found these NVGs right here. These are the first NVGs that you can unlock through Handshake. I have found all 3 though doing this loot run, including PVS 31s, the dual phosphorus tubed NVGs. Awesome stuff, guys. I would say with what you see here is about average what you get, but there has been cases. I have pulled this gun. This is the gun I was using during the video. I have pulled this gun specifically from those crates. This one actually came from the crate in the back of the truck. These crates do have the loot pool to give you guns like this with a 20-inch barrel, built MCXs. It's just a really easy, quick, fast loot run. I was able to do all 5 of these loot runs that I was hoping to show you some recording of within 50 minutes. It took me 10 minutes each loot run. But like I said, guys, what separates this loot run from others is the ability to get in and out, do it very quick and fast, have very minimal resistance, just level 1 AI. That is it. and the ability to get level 2 and 3 gear and guns is what I would call a very successful loot run, and a very easy one at that. If you guys enjoyed this content, it means a lot to me. If you guys liked the video, comment down below things you think I missed. Also comment if you have a loot run that could also tie into this one. Let us know down in the comments how to get more loot, more bang for our buck. But as always, guys, Loopy signing out. Y'all have a great one. Catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.